Hello lovely people, welcome to my channel, welcome to Mind Runner. So in today's reading, let's have a look. Do you have daddy issues? We had the previous two readings, again the diagnostics, do you have mommy issues, and the healing if you have some. So this is the same but about your daddy. Alright guys, so I just remembered actually I had this, because I was thinking, hey, I have goddesses decks but I don't have male deities decks or something. How we choose male energy now? Actually I have Egyptian gods. Stupid me. Okay, so I picked up some of the male deities. Let's just have a look. So these will be only Egyptian. Okay, so let's choose your option, guys. You can choose a crystal. We have 6 options because this will be a very short reading to understand. Do you have issues or you're totally fine? So option 1 is Amethyst. Option 2 is a very special stone because this is a hawk eye together with a tiger eye in one. This is Red Jasper. This is a Snowflake Obsidian for number 4. Oh, sorry, I mean logically 2, 3. Number 5 is Jade, light green jade. And this one, let me show you this. Okay, if I can find that. This is Labrodorite, and you know Labrodorite has this kind of this kind of side. You can see it. Oh my God, yes, I caught it. So this is our number 6, the pyramid, Labrodorite pyramid. All right, and let's get a card for option 1. We will have God Seth with resentment, number 8, in case numerology is relevant for you. Okay. Here. So this is a pretty negative deity. Devil's energy in ancient Egyptian pantheon. For option 2, we will have God Nefertum with completeness, number 36. For third option, we will have God Shu, order and peace, number 3. Option 4 with Anubis. Anubis, god of transformation, number 11. Number 5 will be Ra. It's the main deity for Egyptians with enlightening, number 1. Number 1 guy. Okay, and oh, this one is my favorite, of course. Thoth with wholeness, number 12. So this is god of wisdom. And there's Tarot, Thoth Tarot by Aleister Crowley, one of my favorite cult decks. All right, guys, I hope you chose your option. If you have doubts, if you don't hear your intuition, you need to practice. So you can pause this video. You can do 4 cycles, ideally 4 cycles of square breathing. Square breathing, it's 4 counts each stage of breathing cycle. Inhale, pause after inhale, so you count 4, 4. After exhale, also 4, and pause after exhale. And after you repeat. After, when you feel like enough, you open your eyes. So this way we kind of tap into our inner state, our intuition. We connect to our intuition. And if you practice, you will hear more of hints from your inner world. Alright, and now we have our sound cleansing ritual, so be mindful that this might be loud, especially if you're wearing headphones. We don't want to damage your ears. 3 loud sounds. Hello option 1, welcome to your reading. So let's check if you have daddy issues, since we have resentment with Seth. Seth, it's like the most nasty deity in Sorry for the noises, my noisy neighbors so far. Still here. Everyone is still here. So if you chose resentment, this speaks about some, well, being Captain Obvious now, about some resentment on your father, most probably. Okay, we're gonna check. I'm gonna use this Dreams of Gaia Tarot and this Shamanic Healing Oracle to see abundance, sexual energy, Queen of Water, transformation. It's interesting so far. I don't see. I'm gonna also use the Secret Tarot, tiny little Secret Tarot. Okay, so do you guys have daddy issues? Oh, Hierophant. Oh, Hierophant would say that you kind of worked on that, because Hierophant is about wisdom. It's about also some guiding figure. So maybe it was your therapist, like your coach, or anyone, like tarot reader, psychic, whoever who helped you. And this is like the lesson learned energy. So maybe you had certain resentment, so that's why you were just checking. I don't know. And Queen of Water, this is empathetic, so most probably it's you, especially if you're female, but you don't have to. This is Cancer energy. Yeah, we have this crab here. So any Cancer placements in your chart, it doesn't matter if you're a man, so Cancer energy would be Queen of Water, so highly sensitive, empathetic. When feeling emotionally endangered, shuts down like a crab, right? So if this is your energy, doesn't matter you're a man or a woman, genderly neutral reading. This one. Sometimes there are definitely some, I don't know, like hetero situations shown, or specific, genderly specific reading. This one is not. So should you watch the reading, I mean the healing one, or it's all good for you? Oh, wait a second, the Tower reversed. No, I mean, the Three of Wands is always a hint, is always saying, yes, go ahead. So it will not be extra, for sure. But the Tower reversed, it's like the last destruction of this wall, last brick in the wall, of your resentment towards your father, or you know, keep in mind that your father as a person, and your father figure inside of your psyche, inside of your in your imagination, it's kind of different people. You can understand it if you have siblings. So your brother or sister might be having a good connection to your father, and you don't match somehow. Your energies don't match. So you see, so everyone sees it's about projection. So our inner issues also influencing this. So the Tower. Upright would be, why did I do that? The Tower upright, I wanted to unblock the energy most probably. The Tower upright would be saying, yes, the last brick of the wall of resentment is gone, so all good, but something is blocked, like the last, maybe you already worked enough on this issue, but still the cards are saying the reading will be beneficial for you. So yeah, option 1, I see you in the next reading. I will just upload both of them at the same time for you not to wait, guys. So yeah, see you in the next reading. Hello, option 2. Now we will have a look at Daddy number 2. So you chose this Hawkeye together with the Tiger Eye, very special stone. We have Nefertum with number 36 and completeness. Sorry for the background noises. So let's see. Do you guys, option 2, have some daddy issues? 7 of Fire. This is a very magical card. Okay, do you have some daddy issues? Intuition. Okay, that's interesting. And the completeness would be, you know, it's like major arcana of the world. The main job is done. So the main issue is over. So this is a witchy energy here. Oh my God. Okay, guys. Sorry, mirth is low. When you start recording, everyone starts running around, you know, playing violin, yelling. It's just for me to still be concentrated on reading. Intuition. So what is your intuition saying? So this is basically like high priestess energy. Sometimes it shows secrets, but this is a definite meaning, intuition. This is a very powerful female figure. So we have both females, so most probably you're female. So this one is rather gender specific, or you're rather a feminine man, which is totally fine. Doesn't matter you're gay or straight, that's totally fine. Because now in 21st century, poor men are oppressed by patriarchate. Women are like, yeah, we don't care anymore. Okay, so let me see. Actually, I need to clarify more here. Do you have daddy issues? Creativity. Creativity. Do you have the Emperor? Daddy is here. You know what feels like, oh, very interesting. And the High Priestess again. And all the upright here, I have also reversals, though I don't usually work with the reversals, but somehow I decided to do that today. All the uprights. The first thought, when I saw this Königin der Stäbe, Queen of Wands, yeah, I just live in a German-speaking part of Switzerland, and I'm already mocking it. Okay, the Emperor, King of Cups, Queen of Wands. When I saw this Queen of Wands, this had a bit of relation to this card. So basically, if there was certain like resentment or some issues, but for any reason you're still watching, maybe you're just checking, maybe you have a good relationship to your father, but still you want to fix any kind of little issue you might have. So no, I don't think you have any kind of issue. And what I thought about this, sorry, Queen of Wands, for intriguing you, any kind of tension between you, maybe he was like a hardcore guy, like, you know, like a bit, I'm thinking about this Major Pain from that movie, you know, it made you actually a very proactive, very independent, very creative woman, or like a businesswoman type, entrepreneur type. So because there's some kind of military vibe here, I don't know, maybe your father was in the military, but King of Chalice is here. It's a very lovely father figure. So on outside, more strict, on the inside, caring. So I don't see, and we have these Empress, High Priestess energy. So if especially, so this reading is rather for women. If you're a man, that's rather watch mommy issues. Yeah, I think check it first. Check it. Maybe you don't have, but some kind of indication on feminine side. If you're a woman, so that's pretty straightforward. You're not. You're already in mother's mentality. Grown-up woman, adult. So even if you had some issues, they're irrelevant right now, I would say. So this is a mature energy. Either you have your own children, so it's not that even if you had, it's like with starting your own family, you kind of just close that chapter. So completeness we have here. So option 2, no, you should not watch the healing reading. Don't waste your time. You're fine, you're good. Thank you for being here. Thank you for bringing your healed already energy, and all the best to you guys. I see you in the next reading. I mean next reading. Hello dear option 3. So you chose God Shu, number 3, Order and Peace, Red Jasper. So let's have a look. Do you have, oops, sorry. Do you have daddy issues? Do you have some father wound? Something to be healed? Or you're totally fine, guys? Whoa. Rebirth, death, rebirth. That's a very interesting card. The Hero. So far feels like rather no. The Hero, this is Knight of Wands energy with this bear here. Okay, sexual energy. It's very much corresponding with home. Sexual energy. Sexual energy and daddy issues. No, guys, all fine. Exchange of sexual energies is actually not the same as intercourse. So it's like even relatives, they have this exchange. You know, most of our conflicts with other people, when we don't know why we are irritated by other people, that's because our like sexual energy, because sexual energy, it's just energy which goes through lower chakras, sexual center. If we take it up, kind of sublime it, sublimation. So we can use it for creativity, for anything else. So sometimes these clashes, between two heterosexual women, competing for men or something, that's exactly the clash of sexual energy. So there's some kind of clash of sexual energy here, might have been in the past. Okay, so do you have any? Not anymore. 10 of Swords, 10 of Pentacles. That's pretty straightforward. But what I see here, but it's just not the topic of this reading. I saw 5 of Cups there, 5 of Water, disappointment energy, heavy emotions back on the bottom of the deck there, reversed Chariot. So some movement is absent, progress is absent in your life, but it's not connected to your father. 10 of Swords is definitely this is the ending that you had most probably, but you don't anymore. Home, this is reunion. 10 of Pentacles, this is a family, this is legacy, this is a happy home energy. And about this sexual energies, I don't get what's this supposed to mean with this. Maybe the issues you had just gave you worked as a booster, because if everything is super fine, if everything is chilled, we don't grow. So some little challenge. So if someone gets us a bit angry, sometimes it's actually a good thing. What's about this sexual energy here? 4 of Pentacles, 10 of Wands reversed. Hey, this might be an indication about your actually sexual energy, because this is a lot of tension released, and 4 of Pentacles closed off. So maybe you resolved so this is some indication, hey, pay attention to your sexual energy, your sexuality, your relationships, maybe, because it looks like you've been closed off. So maybe that's just a reminder for you. But you can have a look, you can go to my sex and sexuality playlist. There's definitely something healing, reconnecting with your sexuality. Just have a look, because there's some indication about something else, not the daddy issues. Or maybe this is the message from spirit, hey, the issue you're searching is not about your daddy, it's about sex or something like that. No, daddy issues, absolutely not. I don't invite you to the second part of this reading, because you're totally fine, guys. So all the best to you, and I see you in the next reading. Bye. Hello, dear option 4. Welcome to your reading. So let's have a look. Let's just check in this part of the reading, in this video. We are checking if you have daddy issues. If you don't, you're free to go. If you do, you're welcome to follow up. I will link it. You will see it below timestamps. What was that? Queen of Earth. That's interesting. I already recorded, so this one you'll definitely watch it after mother issues, mother wound reading. So maybe this Queen of Earth is an indication you should actually have a look at mother issues reading. Okay, Anubis transformation number 11, Snowflake Obsidian you have for your options. So let's see. Do you guys have your father issues, father wound, as it's called also? Yes, you do have. Okay, you do have. It's definitely blocking you from emotional fullness, from feeling free emotionally. Because this is 3 of Swords, this is 3 of Air, this is 4 of Water, and I will show you this one closer. So this person has this scarred face and he's looking in the mirror. So this card is about accepting yourself with all your imperfections, with all your scars, and forgetting about opinions of others, about yourself, about you being imperfect. Oh my God, I don't suit this world. Look at this world, it's so imperfect. Imperfection is the only thing suitable to this world. 3 of Air, I really like the depiction here because it shows us the person with angel, black angel wings, and with the dragon here. Very interesting depiction here. So it's this person is reading a book, so it's learning process. So exactly, each mistake, each heartache, each loss, it's a lesson. But yes, it's a yes. You should proceed and watch the second part of the reading. It will be linked below the timestamps, in the pinned commentary, in the description box as usually. Again, sexual energy. I mean, maybe this is like our Sigmund Freudian Electra complex. You know, there's Oedipus complex, it's about mommy issues, and Electra complex, like the same, like daughter being in love with the father, like something like this. Yeah, I know. Thank you, Sigmund Freud, for this stuff found in Greek mythology. Okay. Divine timing. Okay, burden. Yeah, emotional burden. So you're carrying some stuff which you need to release. What? Emotional release. Yes, emotional burden and emotional release. Let me clarify it using the Secret Tarot, tiny little deck. I really like the artwork here. It's so beautiful. It's too tiny maybe for you to see. Okay, guys, do you have, I mean, yeah, we know what you have. Okay, Wheel of Fortune. Divine timing. It's a perfect time to fix it now. So definitely your father issues are, yeah, it's time to transform it now. Yeah, not to wait. They influence your self-acceptance, so maybe you're not accepting yourself. Maybe you're having carrying these negative emotions inside of you. Of course, distorts your relationships with others, especially your romantic love relationships. Let me clarify this sexual energy. What's that supposed to mean? Yeah, I think it's just distorts a bit your relationship with, for example, if you're, it doesn't matter if you're a woman or a man here, this one is not genderly specific, doesn't matter. Just like looks like you are interested in men. Doesn't matter you're a man or a woman. Because it looks like you're projecting on your partners all the stuff done by your father. Again, like keep in mind that your father might not do anything bad. It's just like our childhood, child psyche, it's very sensitive. So yeah, of course, parents should be more careful, but sometimes they just don't know it, you know. Some people, especially, I don't know how old are you, so in some like earlier generations, people didn't give a damn, you know, they had survival problems there, like they had no time to care about emotional well-being of a child, you know. I know it from my own family story of generations. So they thought like, hey, we feed the child, that's enough, you know, so because they had even worse childhood. Yeah, it just distorts. So you project this, you're kind of replaying your parents' story, like the relationship with your father, with many people. So basically you lose the connection with your partner. It's really because you kind of connect to this mask of your father. So yes, definitely you need to resolve your issues. Yes. So now there's a chance for you to move on. Again, we have this Nine of Cups energy here, Nine of Water. Again, here bottom of the deck energy, and here. This is about happiness, this is about pleasure, joy of life. So yeah, this daddy issue is definitely blocking your joy of life. You cannot yet move past it. I mean, you can. The time is now, but you need to put some effort. It's not just like gonna resolve itself. All right, guys. So you option 4. I'm waiting for you. In the next part of the reading, it's going to be a next video. I'm going to link it. I hope I don't forget everything. It's linking back and forth. I will try my best. All right, guys, I see you there. Bye-bye. Hello, dear option 5. So let's have a look. Let's check if you have daddy issues. You're totally fine. You chose God Ra. This is the main deity in ancient Egyptian pantheon. With enlightening, number 1. This is light green jade. It made me think about Jade Emperor. It's another main deity from ancient Chinese pantheon of gods. So it looks like your father is a very powerful figure, maybe. Like the big boss, big boss type. Hopefully not Donald Trump. I'm gonna use this Dreams of Gaia Tarot, so let's see, dear Spirit, please show us option 5. Do they have some daddy issues? So far, these cards not showing me any kind of... okay. Two of fire here with this twin kind of energy. So you might be actually disregarding your man or woman a bit the same in terms of your career, social life, like your father. Because this is Six of Water, this is Six of Cups, this is sweet soulmate, beautiful memories, actually positive childhood memories card. And this card is self-made man or self-made woman. Looks like if there was something tough, basically it was like not the traumatizing experiences, but something like, again, I think like in one of the previous files about major pain, like, you know, some kind of military training or something. Let's check. Stripping illusions. Stripping illusions might be talking about your problems and not connecting with your father, with something else might be. So some issue you're facing, it might be just something else. Don't see anything connected to the father here. Okay, do you have daddy issues? Two of Swords, you definitely don't. No, absolutely no. I don't know why. Five of Wands. So this might be some kind of conflict energy, like in society, connected with someone else, or you just like, you know, you and your father. If you have, you know, sometimes you can have conflicts because conflicts are also part of life. You know, conflict is actually the best way to access the new level of relationship, to go deeper. Actually, if you know how to resolve conflicts. If you don't go personal in conflicts, you don't start, you know, beating each other or something, or going crazy emotionally, like yelling or whatever. Any conflict means that you have different interests, and it looks like you and your father, if there's like a conflict between you, so it's just, you know, like the tempering of character, this card, because you're basically the same. Yeah, two strong individuals. No, I don't see any kind of issues. Two of Swords is definitely speaking about this. 9. All right, guys, thank you so much for being here, and all the best. So I see you in the next reading, not the Healing Daddy Issues one. Bye. Hello, option 6. Welcome to your reading. You chose this beautiful Labrodorite pyramid. I'm gonna play around with it again to show you this beautiful side. I don't know, it's just the Labrodorite trick. Huh, you see? See? I just cannot avoid doing that each time. Got Thoth, wholeness, number 12. This is God of Wisdom in ancient Egyptian pantheon of deities. My favorite Egyptian deity. I'm super scared. It's like, what, my option also? Oh my god. Now Tara gonna show me I didn't fix my daddy issues fully. I will have to watch my own next video. Alright, so let's see. Do you guys, option 6, have some daddy issues? Now, oh, here's the daddy. King of Fire. Especially this will resonate if your father is Leo, or you are Leo, or some Leo in your or his chart. King of Fire. Okay, so far looks like no. Okay, I'm gonna use it. Okay, this is interesting. This is Ace of Air, Ace of Swords, and 10 of Earth, 10 of Pentacles. Well, 10 of Pentacles is already legacy, happy family, family, you know, like Don Corleone style. One for all for one, you know, this kind of yeah, it was Musketeers principle or something. Yeah, like very tight family bonds, very fiery, active. I mean, a King of Fire would have negative sides. He's a bit oppressive. It's like, you know, the leader type. He's like, he has so much energy that he, you know, he cannot sit still. So maybe if you think that him being, so basically it's a person who cares about you so much that he irritates you at some point. So if this is the issue, so yeah, this might be an issue. I mean, like, I'm joking, issue. That's the only issue I see here so far. But we're going to use the Secret Tarot also and Shamanic Healing Oracle cards. Creativity. Okay, that's very nice. That shows that you don't have any daddy issues, any kind of tension or conflicts. You know, a good relationship, it's not any kind of love, friendship, family. It's not the relationship which is like smooth and nice and you're super sweet to each other, only smiling, hi, good morning, oh, hold my tea, darling. You know, like it's just sometimes people who love each other, they have fights, they have conflicts, but the way you resolve the conflict and the way you proceed the conflict. So there's even a conflictology, even such a part of psychology science. So because conflict is inevitable, we have different interests, so there's a conflict. I want this, you want that, we don't match, but how do we resolve this situation? And sometimes conflicts actually work as glue, because if you see that your person, for example your partner, resolves conflicts in a wise way, you're like, hey, I'm staying with this person. Like everyone else was yelling and screaming and breaking up with me, and no, I'm staying with this person. So if you have some conflict, don't worry, this is not issues. It's something like some kind of a childhood trauma which disturbs your adult life, disturbs your doesn't let you to be successful, doesn't let you to be loved, to accept yourself. Okay, so do you have daddy issues here? Well, you have some fears and anxieties, looks like. So maybe this, maybe your father is such a like dynamic person, leader, that you need, and Queen of Wands, that you might be always thinking, hey, is he happy with me? Is he proud of me or something? So let me clarify this 9 of Swords and anxiety energy, 8 of Swords. Maybe you're just going for a tough period. Actually, I have recorded already, I think by the time you watch this, that one, Going Through Dark Times reading will be published already, so you might want to have a look at it. King of Pentacles. Some maybe financial issues you have. Is it connected somehow with your father? What is... yeah, okay, yes. Okay, let me ask this way. Should you watch the second part, the healing father wound? Or it's all good, you can do without... Okay, yeah, you should actually, because I don't see because there's a really nice... so your father is not creating problems, it's not a bad father here, but something like rather you thinking, like, oh, is he proud of me, or something of this stuff, so some kind of anxiety. Yes, so it's connected with him, but it's not daddy, I don't know how to explain it, it's not a daddy issue, but it's connected to father. So this is actually the case what I was talking in a different pile, so keep in mind that there is like daddy issues, like the image, the father figure we have inside of our psyche. So it can be very different from the actual person, your father. And here I feel like it's connected with the actual person, your father. So if some issues were here, they are, they are gone. But the actual problem, in the reality somehow connected. Maybe. But this is a very dominant person, so maybe he was like, hey, you should choose this profession or not this. And for example, you chose your own path and you see like, hey, I'm failing at maybe my daddy, damn it was right. Something like that I feel here. Yes, so please do watch the follow-up video. Let me just clarify what's the main problem here for you now. Hermit. Okay, it's either loneliness or hermit, it's also existential, yeah, it looks like existential crisis. Also, what I feel in this option, it might be like kind of a problem with your perception of man. It's not really like the daddy, like, not that straightforward, it's a bit like with a detour thing. But anyway, it falls like into the daddy issues category for a reading. So yeah, it might be existential crisis. Something ended in your life. You're waiting for something to start. You cannot move past some obstacles. But what I see here, it's this family energy is very positive dynamics, good childhood memories. So maybe like in childhood, but the most tragic traumas are those created under age of 3 years, after another portion of less tragic but still having influence under 7 years. And if you didn't have no one like oppressed you until 14, no one will oppress you any time after 14. So don't traumatize your children before 14. After, trust me, they will traumatize anyone. Now you need to keep an eye on them not to become abusers. Yeah, now a different problem comes. So yeah, it's like you have some kind of a problem, you're stuck in some area of life. Maybe the problem is that you don't want to listen to any kind of advice. You need to go your own way, and your father is like too helpful, for example. What I saw here also, this King of Pentacles reversed, maybe that's some money conflicts. He's like, no, if you would choose the profession according to my advice, I would support you financially. Now you're on your own. Something like that I feel here. I don't know, maybe it's a very particular for one person out there listening. So how is this connected to your father, what you're going through? Okay, Wheel of Fortune, Two of Wands. I mean, Wheel of Fortune speaks about, rather it's not really connected. Okay, that's super weird. Here we have, it's connected, yes, with your father. So maybe it's like connected with you, like, or even if you're a woman, working on your masculine side. And of course, the example of a man, the most closest you can see your father, right? So this is like a destiny. It's like a bit of dark period. Come on, guys. It's normal. Our development, our life goes on this kind of how does this sinusoid in geometry? So basically up and down, up and down, up and down. So you cannot be always successful. So you're just going through a tough period, darker period. I also have this dark going through dark times reading, so you might want to have a look to receive some support from universe. Two of Wands, stagnation. I don't know what to choose. I don't know what to do and where to go. And the Empress. So basically here is like, where you go, maybe, it's connected with the father. You know which way? That you're going through finally separation from your father figure. Now I'm on my own. It looks like this is, I mean, you don't have to be a woman, but rather this resonates for feminine energies. Empress. So you need to quit listening to the advice of your emperor and become the empress of your life. All right, guys. So yeah, anyway, it was recommended by the tarot. Yes, watch the other part. Maybe there would be something interesting for you, but you're like not in a super like danger zone risk group or something. All right, guys. Thank you for being here, and I see you in the next one. Bye.